Basic mini journals are quick and easy to make and are the perfect size for using as a notebook that you can tuck into your purse or bag. Or if you want to be more creative, slip them into the pockets of larger journals where they can provide additional space for writing and sketching. In this tutorial, I'm going to make a small basic journal, size 5-inch high by 3¼ inch wide. However, you can use these instructions to make a sketching journal or writing journal of any size. I'm going to use some thick scrapbook paper for the cover and some sketch paper for the inside pages. Sketch paper is a good choice for either writing or sketching, although good quality copy paper or any other type of similar paper would work as well. The best way to make a handmade journal is to cut the paper slightly oversize, assemble it, and then trim the edges back to size. Doing it this way ensures that the cover and all the pages will end up nice and even. So I'm cutting the cover and the pages 5½ inches high by 7 inches wide. This gives a 1/4 inch trim allowance on all sides. This sketch paper is large enough to get 2 pages out of each sheet. And if there's any scrap paper left over after you've cut the pages, don't throw them away, because you can use the paper to make tiny mini journals or notebooks. With these leftover paper scraps, I can probably get 3 pages from each to make a cute little mini journal. Once the cover and pages are cut, fold them in half and make a sharp crease using a bone folder. Then insert the pages inside the cover. Once all the pages are stacked inside the cover, there are several ways you can finish the journal. You can use a stapler to staple the pages together, which is a quick and easy option. You could sew it together on your sewing machine for a more professional finish. If sewing by machine, make sure to use binder clips or paper clips to hold the pages together. Choose a long, straight stitch and sew slowly so you don't break the needle. Begin and end the sewing about 1/2 inch in from the edge at the top and bottom. When you're done sewing, pull the thread tails through to the inside and tie them off in a knot. The final assembly method is to hand sew using the pamphlet stitch. Open the notebook and using a pencil and ruler, mark 3 holes along the center fold, 1 in the middle and 1 at the top and bottom about 1 inch in from the edge. Use an awl or a large embroidery needle to punch holes through each of the marks. Cut a length of hand embroidery thread about twice the length of the notebook and thread it through an embroidery needle. Starting with the middle hole on the inside, push the needle through to the outside. Back to the inside through the next hole. Back to the outside through the center hole. Then back to the inside again through the last hole. Tie the thread off in a knot and trim the ends. Once the notebook is assembled, you'll see that the pages are uneven and extend beyond the cover on the long side. Because the cover and pages are cut oversized by 1/4 inch, it's easy to trim the journal back to size using a ruler and a Stanley knife. Carefully position the ruler along one edge at a time and lightly cut away the pages using a Stanley knife with a sharp blade. I like to use a quilter's ruler for this type of cutting because it's easy to position it so that the cut is accurate. Don't cut too deeply, simply cut away 1 or 2 pages at a time. Using any of these techniques, you can make small and creative notebooks and mini journals in all sorts of different sizes.